And for 6'8", number 22.
And both of these teams accustomed to winning the battle of the boards. Grant, when you think of ferocious rebounders from your era, who comes to mind?
Oh, wow. I think of Dennis Rodman, Kevin Garnett, Dwight Howard, three of the best all-time rebounders.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Gay in at the 3 slot. Now here's Conley. No good with the triple. Pass to Young. Stolen by Conley. Outside Mitchell. Fires the 3. Capella with a rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Young against Conley. The 3. Young misses. Utah has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Young. The 3 from Mitchell. Rebounded by the Hawks. And now just over a minute played here in the first. The kick out to Young. Over Conley. No good. A bit long that time.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
Mitchell finds Gobert. Back to Mitchell. Jacks up a 3. And he can't get that one.
And talk about a guy betting on himself. Now, John Collins turned down a big contract prior to last season. It all worked out in his favor as he signed an even bigger one to stay with the Hawks. He's firmly planted as part of this team's young core.
Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. Conley passes to Gay. All alone. Buries the jump shot.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Now Young. With the drive. Bogdanovic passes to Capella. 6 on the shot clock. There's Young with the 3. The rebound by Whiteside. For Utah, they've gone just 1 of 6 to begin the game. The 3 from Mitchell. Ooh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. That one on Capella.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
And he nails the 3rd.
Boy, an all-star from his 3rd season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Here's Reddish. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot.
There it is. After 4 straight misses, finally nail one.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now Gobert. To the wing, right side. From behind the arc. And it's Mitchell, the miss. And 2 other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and 3-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are 2 hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
This guy came into the league as a volume 3-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Now here's Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. On the wing, Mitchell. Defended by Bogdanovic. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. Lets the 3 fly. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Conley. Mitchell's got 8 points.
Well, this is why you get the ball into Donovan Mitchell's hands as often as possible. 3-level scorer, ready on the catch. Beautiful.
And 1:01 left in the first quarter of the game. Capella, screen on Conley. Young from long range. Can't hit that one. And Utah will come the other way.
You gotta credit the defense this period. They've been all over him.
Pass to Conley. Here's Gay. Back to Conley. 6 to shoot. Gay finds Conley. Shoots. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Young against Conley. Reddish on the wing. And that one's on target from the wing. Reddish has got his second basket of the game.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Conley passes to Whiteside. Here's the three. The shot by Conley, no good. And that concludes the first quarter of play. It's the Jazz up by 6. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
The aggressiveness on defense has been infectious. Everyone's come to the party. I love it.
Well, I think they combined great intelligence with great effort, and you can see the results.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the Hawks 5. Back to Collins. Misses the 3. Utah leading. From deep, Conley. The rebound by Bogdanovic. And the Hawks with possession here from downtown. And Reddish gets it to go. Reddish has got 7 points in the game.
And this is how unselfish Young is. When he sees an open teammate, he gets them the rock.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Here's Young. The Jazz making their last shot. Outside Bogdanovic. Reddish on the wing. And there's the drive. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. Bogdanovic has checked in for Utah. Ingles comes in for Gay.
Joe Ingles.
Utah shooting only 31% in the game. Left side, Bogdanovic. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Bogdanovic against Collins. Conley goes in. Ingles from outside. Atlanta with a rebound. Capella's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Driving to the basket. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And Young isn't just a scorer. He also takes pleasure in creating opportunities for others.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. This one for 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
On the wing, Mitchell, guarded by Capella. Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Young finds Collins. The kick out to Young. He nails it, and we're tied. Young's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Utah has gone 0 for 3 from deep to begin the second. You know, Grant, it seems like Collins is one of those guys you can depend on for a 2010 stat line just about every night.
Yeah, he's a double-double machine. He's as consistent as they come offensively, and with his hustle, his rebound numbers are never lagging.
5 to shoot to the right side. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. The 3 from Mitchell. The Jazz with another miss.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside, Ingles. Pass to Mitchell. Down low. Here's Gobert. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. 1:19 left in the first half. Young inside. Back to Bogdanovic. Three-pointer. Young misses.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
The three from Mitchell. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. For 3, Collins. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Conley. Bogdanovic on the wing. Back to Conley. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Ingles. Conley finds Gobert, and they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 14-4 run. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Capella screen on Conley. And Young, here we go. Basket's good. And now it's a 6-point Hawks lead.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Gobert with a screen on Bogdanovic. A nice shot by Mitchell.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
A big-time effort for Trae Young, providing a lot of energy for Atlanta. And that quarter was all about him, leading the comeback charge. Allie, as always, thank you. In that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. We've seen Donovan Mitchell really having a great game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
So the Jazz 5 right now. Ingles and Bogdanovic, your small and power forwards. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell, and it's Gobert in at the center. Oh, deflected. Bogdanovic finds Mitchell. And a miss there on the triple. The Hawks leading. Outside Bogdanovic. No good on the 3. The Jazz shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. And there's Mitchell on the assist by Gobert. Mitchell's got 13. And we see teams that win in the regular season but can't translate that to the playoffs, Doris. What are some of the reasons that could be the case?
I mean, B.A., the first thing that comes to mind is the postseason, we know, is just a series of adjustments. We call them adjustments on adjustments on adjustments. Certainly it helps to have great shot makers, being able to score when your first or second option is taken away, because at that point, every defense takes away your best abilities as an offensive team.
Pass to Reddish. 4-3. And the Hawks with another 3.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Here's Gobert. Here's Reddish. 10 points for him. Here's Capella. Outside Young. Back to Capella. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bogdanovic with it. Picked up by Collins. Gobert no good.
And it was a great chance to finish on the break, and he flubs it.
It was right there for him. He'd love to have that one back. That was embarrassing.
Utah's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break.
Well, despite all he's accomplished, Donovan Mitchell hasn't escaped criticism. Those saying he doesn't have what it takes to get to the next level. I'll tell you what, he's not letting it faze him, though.
The 3 from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got rebound number 5 here tonight.
And I'll tell you, they're going to need more from this guy if they're going to cut into this deficit.
Back to Reddish. Collins outside. Young against Conley. Let's go with a 3. Young misses. And Grant, you talk about that criticism. Mitchell says he's fueled by it. But you know, it's not all hate. There's a lot of people saying Mitchell is Dwayne Wade 2.0.
Yeah, I mean, both super athletic combo guards. Mitchell at this point is a better outside shooter. Wade a better passer and defender. Look, I'm still taking Wade, but Mitchell is every bit of a star player in this league.
Bogdanovic against Ingles. Up top, Capella. Collins right side. Atlanta again missing.
And despite a struggle scoring the ball, they've done enough to build this lead.
The 3 from Mitchell. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
And Young gets it to go. Young's got 13.
And although Young is a smaller guard, he doesn't lack confidence, even amongst the trees.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
On the push, here comes Atlanta. Bogdanovic from long range. The shot off that time. Utah trailing here. Bogdanovic passes to Mitchell, and Mitchell with the slam.
You see the elite athleticism of Donovan Mitchell. Boy, can he get off his feet in a hurry.
Outside Young. Pure from three-point range. He's got 16.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Mitchell up top, defended by Bogdanovic. And they're pushing it up. And he lays it in on the break. And now a 12-point Hawks lead.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Pass to Reddish. There's the triple. The rebound by the Jazz. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3. It's going to go on Bogdanovic.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special. You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
And so it's Atlanta closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your 2 guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. 6 on the shot clock. Ingles from outside. From deep, Conley. Collins with the rebound.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Reddish. To the middle. Here's Young. Pass to Capella. Collins outside. Fires for 3. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got rebound number 7 tonight.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
And there's the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And here comes the break. Here's Reddish. Collins passes to Capella. Oh, it's stolen by Mitchell. On the break. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. Pass to Reddish. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Outside Bogdanovic. Counted from distance. And the Hawks lead by 8.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Pass to Ingles. Just 5 to shoot. Takes a 3. Conley finds Gobert. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. And a switch here also for Utah. Gay's checked in. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this 4th quarter. Pass to Williams. There's a screen by Jang. Now here's Gallinari. Atlanta again missing. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Mitchell with the ball. Guarded now by Williams. Gallinari against Gay. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Now Mitchell. There's the 3. Right with the board.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Gallinari for 3. Buries it from 3. Gallinari's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. For the Jazz, this one not looking good. Gay right side.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Conley against Wright. Launches a 3. Utah gets it back. Gay, the pass to Conley. Second chance shot. And that one hits the back iron. Atlanta's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. Back to Jang. Pass to Gallinari. Here's Jang. Right outside. Back to Jang. And here's Hunter for 3. That shot missing. And Utah will come the other way. Mitchell with the ball. A minute 9 left to play in the 4th. Hangs. And Gay with the lay-in.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Right outside. Outside Gallinari. Williams from long range. Mitchell grabs the miss. It's starting to feel like desperation time.
Desperation indeed. They're playing against the clock.
Gay inside. He's covered by Gallinari.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
Atlanta again missing. Utah with the ball. So far in the 4th, they've allowed just 6 points. Timeout called, the Jazz. They trail by 9. 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter here.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
24 seconds left to play in the 4th. Pass to Whiteside. It's hauled in by Reddish. Right side, Bogdanovic. And that one's good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
And he's playing the game with a certain flair right now.
Oh, he caps off the move with a little hang time on the rim. So this one belongs. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Boy, great matchup at the 5 tonight, Smitty. How do you think the center position has evolved over the last decade?
I think shooting by the bigs being able to shoot the 3, and also them creating more space leads to better offense and more flow.
Here are the 5 for the Suns. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. And it's Aiden in at the center position. Pulls it from the corner. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Easy chance for mid-range. Wouldn't be surprised to see them run that play again.
Paul against Young. Pass to Bridges. Fires from deep. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Wonderful find by Paul. This offense relies on him to make those kind of plays.
Young from long range. And Booker pulls it down. And the Suns pushing it up now. And the call will be against John Collins. That's his first foul of the game. Aiden with it. Picked up by Collins. Paul against Young. Now here's Paul. Defense is right there. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks. First quarter, just over a minute played. Capella screen on Paul. Outside Young. Pass to Reddish from outside the arc. He can't hit that time.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Paul.
Cam Reddish. And that's his first personal foul. Team second.
Just over a minute and a half in. Capella against Aiden. Clock at 6. And it's Paul off the drive. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Outside Bogdanovic. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. Outside Paul. Bridges outside. Paul passes to Crowder. On the take. Capella with a block. They recover it. Aiden finds Booker. On the wing, Crowder lets it go from deep. And the Suns miss again. Atlanta's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
Paul drives in. Pass to Crowder. Back to Paul. Down low. That's good from Aiden. On the assist from Paul.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Nails the wide open jumper.
The vision of Trae Young has on the floor is exceptional. He won't miss a guy who's that wide open.
Stolen by Young. And now the Hawks on the break. Up ahead. Here's Collins. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That one drops. He ties it up.
You know, John Collins really shows up for his team every night. He's a high-effort player, and he's always looking for ways to make an impact.
You know, another area John Collins certainly does a good job of making his presence felt is on the glass, Smitty.
He certainly knows the value of a rebound. On both ends, he's always eager to crash the boards. BA, having a guy who reliably fights for loose balls is so important to a team's success.
So it's Atlanta now, following the score by Phoenix. Kicks it out to Collins. Back to Young. Takes the three. Atlanta again missing. The Suns have gone 3 of 7 so far. Bridges passes to Booker. The three-pointer off the mark for Atlanta. They've gone only 2 of 7 so far. A cold start. Pass to Reddish. Now here's Capella. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Here's the break. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. That one on Capella. And that one misses. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Bogdanovic, that's good.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
Paul against Young. Outside Paul. Here's Bridges. Hey, rejected by Capella. Outside Bogdanovic. Off target with the 3. To the inside. Here's Crowder. Back to Paul. Up top Bridges. On the wing, Crowder. Phoenix no good that time either. Tie game in Atlanta. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment.
All right, look who's coming over the court. Come on, get loud for your ATL Hawks dancers.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
You know this, the team that dictates the pace typically rules the roost. We see that here early on.
On the court right now for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Collins. Here's Reddish. The kick out to Young. Collins outside. This one for 3. Drills it from deep. Collins has got 7 points.
The more Collins hits this shot, the more valuable he becomes to this offense.
Paul into the lane. On the wing, Crowder. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. Young inside. Booker defending. Bogdanovic against Booker. Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
A next-level athlete with great length. Collins throws it down with ease.
Paul into the lane. Capella with a block. And it goes out of bounds. That went off Capella. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. It's Booker on the wing, defended by Bogdanovic. Tries a 10-footer. Shot clock at 5. Ayton finds Paul. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. All right, Grant, if you could be GM for one rebuilding team right now, which would it be?
Oh, wow. That's tough. I mean, you got the Grizzlies with Morant. You got the Pels with Zion. You got the Mavs with Doncic. You know, I'll probably stick with the Pelicans and Zion Williamson. I think he has a lot to offer and has the ability to dominate in this league.
Reddish on the wing. Outside Young. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Young against Paul. And that's out of bounds. Phoenix will retain possession.
Sun ball.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's Crowder from the arc.
Nothing is falling, but the good news is still early. They've got a chance to shoot themselves out of it.
Outside Bogdanovic. Capella screen on Booker. Bogdanovic from long range. And the Hawks with another 3.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Phoenix, they've got none of their first 3 shots to fall so far in the second. Paul against Young. Paul passes to Bridges. To halt the run. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Capella. Pass to Collins. Bogdanovic on the wing. The three ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Bridges. Collins with the defensive effort.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Paul with it. Picked up by Collins. For 3, Bridges. They grab their own miss. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Bridges misses.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
Young. That's short off the rim. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Paul. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What an opportunity for Chris Paul to drive the basketball. He sees an opening and cuts inside.
Young from long range. The shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. And now the Suns fast break. Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Here's Paul. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And so it's Atlanta earning this break in the action, up 10. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after. For those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. A fantastic game from John Collins in this one.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the Hawks 5. And Young, here we go. Capella, the pass to Young, over Payne. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Able to see the entire floor. Young gets a lane, and he takes it.
And both free throws good for Young.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Young against Payne. Pass to Shamet. Here's the 3. Drops in the 3. Shamet's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
You love Shamet's court awareness. Presents himself where he can catch and fire without hesitation.
And Young, here we go. Collins a screen. Got a piece of it. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. And now the Hawks on the break. Jacks up a 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. The Suns trailing. Here's Shamet. Pass to McGee. The rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 tonight. Young against Payne. Outside Young. From deep three-point range. On target from range. Young's got 7.
This is becoming routine, knocking down shots from well beyond the arc, and he makes it look effortless.
And they go to the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. It's stolen by Wright. Inside, here's Hunter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Give Sweet Lou credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Smitty, you think of all the Sixth Man of the Year awards Lou Williams has. He's the ultimate bench weapon.
You know, Lou embraced that role early on in his career, B.A. Saw the value of coming in, looking for shots with the second unit. He's made a career doing what he does best.
Williams finds Gallinari. Back to Williams. Right outside. Jang in the post. Working on McGee with the fadeaway. Jang's shot is off.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
That shot, no good. The Suns have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. From the arc. And the Suns get it back. We've got 1:55 left in the third. Shamet, no good. Atlanta's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Wright drives it.
Oh, excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
Pass to Johnson. McGee a screen. Johnson with it. Now Wright defending. And that's a foul called on DeLon Wright. That's his first foul. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Nader, good.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And here's Wright. Pass to Gallinari. Wright with the ball. The kick to Hunter. Outside Gallinari. Beyond the arc. Another 3 for Atlanta.
A staple of Gallinari's offensive attack. His ability to stretch the floor with his shooting is impressive.
Here's Shamet. Jang pulls it in. Now here's Hunter. Tight defense on him. Three-pointer. The Suns clear it.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Nader. Offline with a 3. Atlanta's gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. That's tipped. Pass to Jang. Right with the ball. Goes up on the wing. The shot no good. It's Nader on the wing. Back to Payne for 3. No good. And so it's the Atlanta Hawks liking their chances, ending the quarter with a... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Well, the Hawks shooting only 42%, and so in the game for the Suns. Crowder and Ayton, the bigs. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the 3. Gallinari's shot is off.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
And he's not taking it easy on them at all. I mean, we all know he's going to keep pouring it on.
I mean, defensively, if you have any hope of coming back in this game, you can't afford to give him those looks.
And it's Crowder missing.
We want to talk about ugly. This team is losing, partly because he hasn't drained a shot all night.
Pass to Booker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
A really nice play by Booker. I mean, he gives you size out of the backcourt and can finish with either hand.
right, drives it. Outside for Gallinari. Back to right. Fires, top of the key, and Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Pass to right, shoots over Bridges. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Ayton finds Crowder. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper. Crowder's got his first points of the game.
Typically, Jay Crowder doesn't take a lot of mid-range jumpers, but looking right at home on that one.
Pass to Jang. Williams against Booker. Here's Jang. Into the lane. Rebounded by Chris Paul. Three-pointer, Bridges. Here's Ayton. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Deflects the pass. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Stolen by Booker. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Ayton with a screen. Bridges passes to Ayton. The kick out to Paul. And he converts the layup.
You have to love their intensity right now, getting hot at the perfect time.
They're so close now, they've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Capella, pass to Young. Here's Reddish. Back to Young. To end the drought. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 11. Stolen by Young. The pull-up jumper. He gets it in there. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Atlanta?
They've been playing such pesky defense. It's been very impressive, especially all the turnovers they've caused.
Another thing, they haven't missed a beat on the fast break in either half tonight.
And he gets it to go.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. And the layup is good off the glass. Young's got 9 points here in the second half.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Hawks.
Seemed like the sheer volume of three-pointers today was the deciding factor.
And they'd hit one and then just dial it up again. And it worked.
And no question this was a team effort. But you have to love how big a night this was for Clint Capella.
I think his authoritative defense was huge for them tonight. He established early that he wasn't allowing easy buckets. Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
And a deep three from Young. And the Hawks with another three.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
They're going to win by a nice margin. The effort was there all night.
And here's Crowder from the arc. The rebound by the Hawks. Now Collins. So we see the Hawks taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight. And the crowd loving every... Welcome, everyone, to NBA. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight.
Here we go.
Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
Now here's Lowry. So a look at our starters for the Heat. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Lowry against Young. To the wing, right side. Capella got a chance to get it off. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist.
And Capella must be feeling a little bit confident because that's just a tad outside of his range.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Butler. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. To the middle. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. And here's the fast break. For three, Robinson. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Opportunistic basketball. Gets a great look at the three in transition.
I love the playmaking of Jimmy Butler. He has the ball in his hands so much that guys don't relax when he's got it. They move around, give him options.
Now here's Young. The three is up. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Young knows his range to answer his opponent.
First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone by. Pass to Robinson. Fires the three. And the Heat. Another three. You know what, Butler? We saw his playmaking in the 2020 finals. Brent, he led the Heat in assists for the series.
Yeah, I think guys fed off of his energy and knew that other teams were trying to shut down Jimmy, make sure offensively he wasn't going to get going. So he showed that other facet of his game as a playmaker.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile one block a moment ago.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
Now here's Young. The rebound by Lowry.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Butler, good.
Sometimes you have to run a great play for a great player. That's going to get Jimmy Butler in a good rhythm.
Here's Young. And he drives in. Oh, got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds to the Hawks as Atlanta retains possession.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
For three, Robinson. Rebound Atlanta.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Bogdanovic, no good. The Heat with the lead. Robinson with it. Picked up by Collins. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Bogdanovic from long range. That shot off the mark. And it's Miami the other way. Butler passes to Adebayo. Stolen by Capella. Young finds Capella.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Capella, screen on Robinson. Back to Capella. Knocked away.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
The Hawks have gone 2 of 6 from the floor. For three, Lowry. Capella with a rebound. Atlanta's gone 1 for 3 from outside so far in this game. Young with it, guarded by Adebayo. Reddish on the wing. Right side, Young. And it's off the back of the rim, no good.
You love to make them pay for giving up that wide open jumper, just unable to do so.
Butler passes to Lowry. A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. Miami, no good that time either.
Nice work defensively, meeting him up top and forcing the miss.
Outside Bogdanovic. A shot to stop the drought. He's off on that one. And Miami will go the other way with it. And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. And it's Butler off the drive. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob.
Oh, that's some pesky defense. Should have thought twice before attempting that pass.
Gets the three to fall.
The big man John Collins seeing the court that time.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. 23 seconds left in the first. Adebayo, a screen on Young. Here's Lowry, and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. Left side, Young. Capella finds Young. Just 3 on the clock. And it's Jimmy Butler with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
2 seconds. Now into the lineup for your Hawks, Gorgie Dan.
Tie game in Atlanta. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancer.
And one of the league's best at drawing charges, Kyle Lowry.
It's a real life momentum.
Boy, Grant, he's as tough as they come, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he grew up in Philly, idolizing Allen Iverson. Lowry's tenacity and willingness to put his body on the line, actually reminiscent of Iverson's.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And for the Hawks guys, what jumps out to you statistically?
Well, you have to look at the advantage they have in the turnover department. I mean, that's a huge advantage for them in this game.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover, because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
Setting the floor for Miami. Heading the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5, roaming the paint. For 3, Lowry hits the trifecta. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
It's clear there's a lot of pride on the line in this one.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Here's Butler. Rebound Atlanta. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and the Hawks with another 3.
They're shooting nearly 50% from beyond the arc, and their confidence is growing.
Let's just remember this about Trae Young. In the 1920 season, he became only the 5th player in NBA history to average more than 29 points and 9 assists.
And out of bounds, Atlanta will have it. Atlanta's gone 2 of 3 from the 3-point line in the second. Pass to Jang. Outside Bogdanovic. Adebayo against Young. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Clock is at 3. The Hawks need to get one up here. And it's going to be a 24-second violation. They turn it over. And when Young joined the 29.9 assist club, his company was pretty exclusive. Brent, the great Oscar Robertson, he did it a bunch of times. And, of course, you know the 3 others.
Well, I think James Harden, Russell Westbrook, of course, and then look it up, kids, Tiny Archibald. So all Hall of Famers, in my opinion, those 3 names we just mentioned. And the fact that Trae did it in his 2nd season, you got to be kidding me.
Miami trailing. Butler into the lane. And the shot goes.
That was a possession where Jimmy Butler just did not settle for the jump shot. Drove right in and came right at the defense.
Young with it. He has 6. Fires the 3. Well, the Hawks again cannot hit it.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Young against Lowry. Back to Collins. Pass to Young. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Left side Tucker. Now Adebayo. His first shot attempt. Collins with the rebound.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Back to Reddish. There's 1:26 left in the first half of this game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Williams is checked in for Bogdanovic. And Wright subbed in for Trae Young. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And here's Wright. Pass to Jang. Back to Wright. Launches it. Adebayo grabs the board.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
And it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler just too athletic on that play. Look at the height.
The Hawks trailing. Now here's Wright. There's a screen by Jang to stop the run. And it's Wright with the 3. Wright's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Gallinari. Outside, Williams. Back to Gallinari. Hunter with the ball. Butler covering. Williams from long range. No luck on that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Heat out in front.
17.
Thanks, Allie.
The Heat. 21.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One guy who's been getting it done is Duncan Robinson.
I like how they control the tempo and play to his strengths.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Danilo Gallinari out there with DeAndre Hunter. Then it's Gorgie Jang. Then it's DeLon Wright. And it's Williams in at the 2. So that's the Hawks 5.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Defense has got to be better. Flat out effort was not there.
And the three-pointer gaining prominence. Grant, that shot wasn't a big part of your game until later in your career. Why was that something you waited to develop?
Well, over the years, the game had changed during my career. Early on, I didn't need it as much in terms of how I played. But at the end of my career, in more of a complementary role, I had to be able to knock down three-pointers. And I did a pretty good job.
It's Wright on the wing. He's guarded by Oladipo. Pass to Jang. Hunter with the ball. Wright outside. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. And here we go, the Heat fast break. Ooh, an open look for Hero. And there are the Heat with another bucket.
And the defense knows that Hero can get that jumper working from just about anywhere.
Oladipo against Wright. Pass to Jang. Now here's Williams. Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Heat have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter.
Blocking foul called on Lou Williams. And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Oladipo. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Shot clock at 6. Second chance effort. Kicks it to Hero. From deep. It doesn't go for him. For Atlanta, they've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half.
The Orlando bubble was so good to Tyler Hero. He's still trying to find a little bit of that confidence that he gained there.
Hero against Williams.
Well, that just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks.
Dance team, make some noise!
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Young. He's got 6. Shot to end the cold streak. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. And Brent, since that moment, Hero has cemented himself as part of the core of this team.
Yeah, I don't think Tyler wants to get too far ahead of himself, BA. He really enjoyed that success, but the consistency is something that he's after.
Clock at 6 to the left wing. Here's Strus. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. Oh, Morris with a steal. Dedmon into the lane. Pass to Hero. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Young. Outside Bogdanovic. The long distance 3 is buried. Bogdanovic has got 9 points.
Bogdanovic has such a nice repeatable motion on his perimeter game. Beautiful 3-ball there.
Dedmon inside, guarded by Capella. Again, the Heat misses. Atlanta's gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Bogdanovic finds Young. 1:02 left in the third. Pass to Capella. And it's Miami with a rebound. Hero for 3. And that comes off the assist by Morris.
For 3.
Hero's got 5 points now this quarter.
And that time, Tyler Hero just so quick on the pull-up. Defense could not recover.
Outside Bogdanovic. Oladipo against Collins. And the call will be against Tyler Hero. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Young. 6 points for him. Capella in the high post. Working on Dedmon. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 3. The 3 is up. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the 3-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Pass to Hero. Good D by Bogdanovic. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Heat. They're up by 5.
And your Atlanta Hawks dancing.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for the Heat. Victor Oladipo is out there with Tyler Hero. Then there's Markieff Morris. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Strus in at the 3 spot. For 3, Oladipo. Collins with the rebound. Collins has got 5 rebounds in the game.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Young, the pass to Collins. Outside Young, the crossover. Bogdanovic against Oladipo. Back to Bogdanovic. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A line change here for Miami. Miami's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Lowry outside. And the three-pointer goes. And the Heat lead by 8.
Well, Lowry can just pepper you with shots from the arc. He's got a talent for finding and making those looks.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Nate McMillan as he talked with the team. He instructed his guys to buckle down, saying, quote, "It's do or die time. Let's stay focused and finish like it's a playoff game. We'll see if they can pull it off." Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Back to Young. And he banks in the layup.
Well, Bogdanovic would prefer to shoot it, but teammates so wide open, had to give it up.
The Heat have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. About a minute and a half into the fourth now. Right side, Butler. Down low. Butler on the wing. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark. Atlanta's gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Bogdanovic with it, and it's Robinson picking him up. Throws it up high, and out of bounds. Atlanta will have it.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Back to Young from downtown. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 5 points in the quarter.
Looks like he's shooting with a lot more confidence here in the second half.
Butler passes to Adebayo. Over Capella. Bogdanovic against Robinson.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Capella.
When you're in tight quarters, that can be an awkward pass to make.
And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
The Serbian shooting guard showing that he has the ability to get up.
Lowry against Young. Pass to Adebayo. Banked it in off the glass. And the Heat lead by 3.
Well, Bam Adebayo so efficient right there. He picks a smart shot that fits his skill set.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Young's got 3 assists in the game.
He's done so much damage from beyond the arc, and he's still hitting those big shots.
Game is on the line. He wants the ball. No one on D stepped up to stop him.
And here's Lowry from the arc. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws. That one on Capella. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Atlanta.
They've made the long-range shot look like a layup at times in this one.
A significant difference here has been the number of points off turnovers that they've got.
In a close contest, you have to put the ball in the hands of someone who will find a way to put up points.
There's Young with the 3. Finds it again. 6 for 12 and remaining assertive.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Lowry, no good. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Young with it. Now guarded by Butler. Back to Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. And the Hawks with another 3.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Oh, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
in the post. He's against Capella. Lowry outside. Oh, bangs home the three. Oh, an enormous three-pointer. Atlanta with the ball. Outside Young. Pass to Collins. There's Bogdanovic with the three. Another shot. Kicks it out to Collins. Now Capella. Back to Collins. 5 on the clock. Here he goes. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Bam Adebayo.
Just impressive athletically, and when Collins is in this kind of mode, the defense is on its heels.
He sinks the clutch free throw. And so he drops them both, and it's a 2-point ball game.
Not easy to keep your focus when there's so much riding on those free throws, but that was excellent work in the clutch.
Lowry right side for 3. Robinson, and he drills the triple.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Tries a 3 off the inbound. So it's the Heat taking the W in a close one. All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside...
It's the NBA on 2. And Greg, the outcome tonight could come down to the big men up front.
And versatility will be a key. The front court that can be physical, but also pass it and stretch the floor, I think will be the ones that end up on top.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the small forward.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. No good from the wing. Mitchell against Bogdanovic. Mitchell kicks to Bogdanovic. From past the arc. And it's Mitchell missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Bogdanovic passes to Collins to the right side. Reddish with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovic. And Reddish with the slam.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Back to Conley. Passes it to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. Nice ball movement by Utah. Over Collins. Another miss by Utah. Well, the backstory of Clint Capella is interesting, as he was only the second player, Greg, from Switzerland to make it to the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, you don't think of basketball right away when you think of Switzerland, but the game has grown so much in Europe over the years. Guys like Capella, who might have gone into soccer at one point, are now gravitating towards hoops.
And here is Conley, following the three-pointer by Trae Young. For the finish. Watches the slam dunk finish.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Conley gets the bucket.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter, and his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Bogdanovic looking around. Back to Young. Launches a three. Another three for Atlanta.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Conley against Young. There's the pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. Utah needs to get off a shot here. From deep three-point range, that one's no good. That makes him 1 for 2.
Boy, the offensive flow just isn't there right now. 1 for 5 to start the game. Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
They double-team Conley. The wide-open look here for Ingles. That's in there. Conley with the assist.
So you've got to chase Joe Ingles off that three-point line because he is lethal.
Bogdanovic left side. That one off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Mitchell dishes to Conley. Spins. Pass to Gobert. Takes a shot at the elbow. Shot's good by Mitchell.
Well, we've seen Donovan Mitchell extend his range and be able to finish at the cup. Sometimes the mid-range is what's available.
Conley against Young. Inside, Capella. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Bogdanovic wide open. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
There's 25 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Mitchell looking it over. And Gobert kicks to Bogdanovic. Pass to Conley. Gobert with it. On the wing, Mitchell. Fires for three. Again, Mitchell missing. It's deflected. It's stolen by Gobert. And here's Bogdanovic for three. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And so the first quarter is in the books.
All right. Lookers coming onto the court. Come on. Get down. You're good.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Hawks.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
I think the other thing they've had going for them is their passing. Plenty of their baskets have come off assists.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. In at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group right now for Utah. Conley with a wide open look. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Jazz.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Now Mitchell, after the missed three from John Collins. Ingles passes to Bogdanovic. Out left to the wing. Tries it from 19. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Atlanta's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc so far tonight. Adish dishes to Capella. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young with no one around. Nailed from three-point land.
A high usage player for a reason. Young takes and makes loads of threes.
Bogdanovic against Collins. Conley kicks to Gobert. Mitchell wide open. And Utah another three.
Donovan Mitchell will answer with his own three. This guy has got a ton of pride and competitiveness.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Jazz on D. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. From deep, Collins.
Oof, ugly second quarter for him, and now I think he's starting to really force the issue.
For three, Mitchell. He's off on that one, and it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Bogdanovic passes to Young. Back to Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Bogdanovic has got 6. It wasn't too long ago, Doris, that people referred to the NBA as a point guard league. Think that's still the case?
I don't, Kevin. When you look across the league right now, the best players come from across positions. You've got Giannis Antetokounmpo, not a point guard. You might describe him as a point forward, but you could describe him in many ways. Nikola Jokic, the reigning MVP, is a center, but really he's a point center. LeBron James remains one of the most dangerous guys in the league. Kevin Durant will go down as one of the great scorers in history and really a much better defender than given credit for. So, no, I'd say the golden age of point guards is over.
He's jumped in for Utah. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Capella with a screen on Conley. Young finds Capella. Here's Collins. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, this guy is doing absolutely everything he can to get himself going, but the team is struggling because he's struggling.
Young drives in. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And the 3 ball is good. Bogdanovic has got the lead up to 7 now for Atlanta. Passes it to Bogdanovic. Mitchell up top over Bogdanovic, and it's Mitchell missing.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Donovan Mitchell is a force offensively, of course, but he knows there's room for work at the other end. He said, I feel the need to really get after it defensively and show that. I watch film on every person I'm guarding. Defense travels. Offense comes and goes. Guys, back to you.
He's never satisfied, and I love that about him, D.A. Thanks. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Another miss by Utah.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Now, here's Reddish. To the paint. It's stolen by Gobert. Bogdanovic with it. He's picked up by Collins. Shot to stop the run. A shot that time, not on target.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Drills the three-pointer.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Outside Conley. Stolen by Collins. And so it's Atlanta. 13 points up at the end of the period. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bogdanovic really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
On the court right now for the Hawks, we've got DeAndre Hunter. Borgie Dang is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Williams. And it's Wright in at the one. Gallinari finds Williams. Wright for three. The rebound by the Jazz. Gobert has got 8 rebounds in this game. Gallinari against Clarkson. He dishes it to Gobert. It's tipped. Fast break, the Hawks. Right, the pass to Gallinari. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Gallinari's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for the Hawks. The pass to Bogdanovic and stolen by Hunter. And here's the fast break. Zhang with a screen on Conley. There's the triple. And it's Gallinari missing. Jazz trail by 15. Clarkson with the ball. Guarded by Hunter. Got a hand on it.
And putting that 7-2 wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it.
Mitchell against Williams. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Outside Conley.
Well, we all know that DeLon Wright has instincts as a scorer, but remember, this guy takes pride in his defense.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is an elite scorer off the bench historically, but he does a a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Gay comes in for Clarkson. Right outside. Gallinari wide open. The three-pointer no good.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Hunter, the pass to Chang. The kick out to right. The Hawks working the ball around. Clock at 6. Pass to Gallinari. Lets it go from the wing. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gay with it. Guarded by Hunter. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
That's the ball.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks. Gallinari outside. And it's Gallinari again missing.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Here's Mitchell. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And Mitchell drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Outside Williams. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Lets it go with the three. That one doesn't drop. And it's Utah the other way. Mitchell dishes to Bogdanovic. Another miss by Utah.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Jang with a screen on Bogdanovic. In the corner, it's Hunter. Jang finds Williams. Back to Jang. Hunter for three. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Atlanta leading by 11. Here's Hunter. There's the drive. And it's Hunter with the jam.
But Danilo Gallinari, obviously much more known as a scorer, but how about the court vision there?
Mitchell passes to Whiteside. And the jam by Whiteside.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope. His only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Out to Gallinari. Right side, Williams. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Utah ball.
Jazz trail by 11. 1 second separate in the shot clock and game clock. From outside the arc. Rebound by Jang. Atlanta's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. From downtown, that's good from Gallinari on the assist by Williams. Gallinari's got 5 points so far.
You do not want to let Danilo Gallinari get his feet set. This guy is elite as a shooter.
And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Hawks on top, leading by 14. Live from Vivid.
All right, Lookers coming onto the court.
In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this one?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And so in the game for the Jazz, in at the small and power forward, it's Ingles and Bogdanovic. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. And it's Gobert in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Sinks the triple.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Pass to Gallinari. Kicks it to Williams. From deep. Utah with the rebound. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Rebound by Jang. Jang's got his 4th rebound in this one. White, the pass to Hunter. 4th quarter still young, just over a minute play. Utah with the rebound. Ingles has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hunter against Mitchell. Over Hunter. Again, Mitchell missing. Atlanta leading by 13. Here's Hunter, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
Now into the lineup for the Hawks.
Here's Capella. Capella sets a screen for Collins. The Hawks again can't hit.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Conley against Capella. Mitchell kicks to Ingles. Shot clock at 6. Here's Bogdanovic. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. At one point, they led by 16. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It's exciting to think about how much more John Collins might grow as a player. His shooting is obviously strong, but he's always working towards reaching that next level as a player.
Greg, when you think about areas where John Collins is sharpening his game, the defensive end of the floor jumps to mind.
Yeah, and Kevin, that defense is something he's working on, and he's already made big strides. I know he's ready to put in the work to reach his ultimate potential.
Jazz trail by 14. Here's Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Sometimes you just have an off day, and this is one of those games for him.
Kicks it out to Collins. Tipped away. Jazz have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the 4th. A lot of misses, just the 1 make. Looking to get back on track here. They get it again. Here's Mitchell. And the rejection by Collins.
And that shows you a bit of Collins' all-around game and why he's so valuable at both ends of the floor.
And here's Young from the arc. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 13 rebounds in the game. Seeded. And it's Mitchell missing.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Stolen by Mitchell. And now Utah, fast break. Ingles with the ball. Here's Gobert. It's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists tonight.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Shot's good from Young.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Hawks.
And one area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Bogdanovic.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Conley's shot is off.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
Here's Collins, drills the baseline jumper. And the Hawks lead by 17.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And the rejection by Collins. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Mitchell with it, and it's Reddish picking him up, and it's blocked. Ingles against Bogdanovic. Shoots. And it's Capella missing. The drive by Mitchell, and he lays it straight in.
Well, Donovan Mitchell off the bounce, able to put pressure on that dribble drive. That is a nice-looking move.
And a deep three from Young. No good. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
rally for winning basketball. It's back.
Here we go.
Good stuff, Alan. So Atlanta will get the first possession. Let's take a look at our starters for Atlanta. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovic. And it's Reddish in at the 3. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Collins. A rarity tonight, Smitty. Both teams tonight run their offenses through the post.
BA, we can expect a physical game tonight. And with the right players, you can still win by playing inside out.
Reddish on the wing. The 3. No good on the shot. And Phoenix the other way now. It's Bridges on the wing. Gets the 3 ball to go.
Superb vision and decision by Jay Crowder. Rotating the ball, executing this offensively, flawless.
Now here's Young. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. Pass to Reddish. Back to Young. Puts up a 3. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. And it's Phoenix's ball. Here's Booker. Lets the 3 fly. Collins with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Back to Reddish. There's Bogdanovic with the 3. Hits the 3-pointer.
Love the unselfishness. Not only can Cam create for himself, he can also create for others.
The drive by Paul. Capella with a block. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Here's Paul. Stolen by Young. Capella with it. Now guarded by Booker. Capella. The pass to Collins. Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Paul against Young. Just 5 to shoot. The baseline Jay. From behind the arc. And Aiden pulls it down.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Booker can't get it to go.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Pass to Young. Out to the right wing. Crowder with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. Ball finds Crowder. Bridges right side. Now Crowder. The Suns need to get off a shot. Stolen by Collins.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Bogdanovic on the wing. The 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in the game. .144 left in the opening quarter. On the wing, Crowder. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
The contributions from Jay Crowder extremely valuable because of his defense, toughness, and switchability.
Jay Crowder at the line for 3.
He hits the second from the line. And he nails the third. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. And here's Young. Collins outside. The 3 ball. Can't get it to drop. And Phoenix will come the other way. Pass to Crowder. The 3. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Crowder's got 5 now.
This has been Crowder's role for a while now. Often shoots more 3-pointers than 2-pointers.
Back to Young. Plenty of space. He squares up and sinks it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Bridges. Here's Crowder. Three-pointer. Offensive board. Grant, they could attempt a 2-for-1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Outside Young. Reddish on the wing. Over Bridges. The Suns clear it.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
Paul, he's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
So clever on his takes inside. Chris Paul is adept at carving his way through the D.
Here's Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. This one for 3. Connects from downtown. Bogdanovic has got his second basket.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Suns ahead. They lead by 2. We've got more in store for you right after this.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
Yeah, some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And the Hawks, looking at who they've got in the backcourt. Young and Bogdanovic. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Reddish in at the small forward position. Now here's Paul. 5 to shoot. To the paint. Stolen by Capella. On the push. Here comes Atlanta. Pass to Reddish. Here's Young. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Suns. Aiden's got rebound number 7 tonight. Now here's Bridges. He's covered closely. Booker goes in. Now here's Crowder. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges left side. Lets a floater go. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's mobile 1 block?
Oh, terrific defensive intensity right there. Getting stops like that is crucial for them right now.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Fires the 3. Knocks down the triple. Young's got 5 now.
At Trae Young's size, when he's easily sinking shots from that distance, it's hard not to compare him to Steph Curry.
Now here's Paul. Outside Booker. The wide open shot is on the money.
And this is CP3's game. He's all about trying to get his teammates involved.
Outside Young. Inside. And it's Capella with the jam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Here's Booker. Hey, rejected by Capella.
We've been spoiled by watching Clint Capella do this for years and years. He's such a skilled defender.
Back to Bogdanovic. Here's Reddish. Up and in on the layup. And it's a 3-point Hawks lead. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Hawks.
They're doing a great job defensively down low. They've already racked up a lot of blocks. They've established an intimidation factor early in this one.
They have also done a great job of getting hands into passing lanes and coming away with steals in the early going.
Now here's Young. 5 points in the game. Pass to Reddish. And for players these days, a lack of shooting can be a big hindrance. Grant, would you be more concerned by struggles from the perimeter or the free throw line?
I'd be more concerned with struggles at the free throw line. I mean, if you struggle there, you can become very, very tentative out there on the court. And opponents can foul to force your hand.
Young against Paul. Going inside. Lets it go from the wing. Collins with the rebound.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
Fires from the corner. Again, Atlanta.
And they look more confident now, putting that rough first quarter behind them.
Ball drives in. Out to Bridges. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Booker. Young against Paul. Young, the pass to Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Shoots over Paul. Young misses.
And he's frustrated. That's a shot he can make in his sleep.
Back to Paul. Crowder outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To the inside. It's hauled in by Reddish.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Back to Young. Takes a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 3 from three-point land here in the second quarter. Bogdanovic, no good. It's Booker on the wing from outside the arc. It's good. The assist that time from Paul. Paul's got his 4th assist with that last one. Outside Young. He gets it off. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Jay Crowder with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
They've got Abdel Nader. Landry Shamet is out there with Cameron Payne. Then there's JaVale McGee. And it's Johnson in at the 4. That's who's out there for Phoenix.
Gallinari, very unselfish, draws a lot of defensive attention, which often leads to open teammates.
And so here's Phoenix. The Hawks getting their last shot to go. Right against Payne. Pass to Shamet. There's the 3. Doesn't go that time. So the Hawks will take it the other way. Here's Jang. Hunter with the ball. Right outside. Back to Hunter. Launches a 3. Hauled in by McGee.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Here's Nader. No good on the triple. The Hawks leading. Hunter passes to Williams. Nice finish on the layup. Williams has got his first points of the night.
You see the toughness of Williams. Won't shy away from contact.
Payne against Wright. Pass to Shamet. The 3 is up. Atlanta with the rebound. Here we go, 1-on-1. And here is Williams. Soft touch off the glass. Williams has got 4 points this quarter.
Despite having a small frame, this is a big part of Lou Williams' game, taking it up strong inside.
The shot by Payne, no good.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic. When you look back at the 2010s, we had some monster trades in the NBA. Danilo Gallinari was part of 2 of them. First in 2011, he was sent from New York to Denver in the Carmelo Anthony deal.
Now here's McGee. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Pass to Jang. Hunter up top. Beyond the arc. Hauled in by McGee. And the second major deal Gallo was a part of. Smitty, the trade sending Paul George from OKC to the Clippers.
Yeah, it was Gallo and SGA. 5 first-round picks going from the Clips to the Thunder back in 2019. We keep seeing Danilo moved in these blockbuster trades because he's a unique talent at 6'10" with a shooting ability out this world.
And the foul on DeAndre Hunter. That's his first foul of the game.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
And how about the mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And this is exactly why he's out here, in order to block shots in tight games like this.
Payne against Wright. Outside Johnson. Oh, it misses. Had a chance to tie it. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Williams into the lane. Takes the 3. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. The Suns trailing. 1:09 left in the third quarter. There's the screen by Johnson. And here's Payne outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Payne's got his first 3 points of the game. Wright outside. He takes it in. Here's Jang. Back to Wright. Puts up a 3. Nails it from 3. And the Hawks lead by 3.
Woo! He got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
It's stolen by Hunter. Fires the 3. And it's Wright missing. For Phoenix, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8. 34 seconds left in the third. It's Nader on the wing. McGee passes to Payne. Shot clock at 6.
The length Hunter possesses can disrupt a shooter. Really tough to overcome that.
Pass to Jang for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Here's Shamet. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Hawks ahead, up by 3. And we're coming right back after.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on.
And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
That's his first personal foul.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. On the floor for Atlanta, they've got DeLon Wright, Danilo Gallinari out there with Gorgie Jang. Then there's Lou Williams, and it's Hunter in at the 3, the small forward. Williams from long range. Sinks the tray.
This is who Lou Williams is in a nutshell. An excellent shooter off the catch.
Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. Bridges with it, and it's Young picking him up. Here's a 3 from Paul. Rebounded by the Hawks. Capella's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Young. Collins outside. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovic. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
The Suns shooting poorly, just 30% so far. Ball drives in. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's not enough to be in attack mode. You have to know how to attack. Chris Paul finding the soft spot in that defense.
Outside Young. Pass to Capella. Booker against Bogdanovic. Young from long range. They grab their own miss. Here's Reddish. Bogdanovic on the wing. From downtown. Crowder grabs the miss. The Suns have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Bridges misses. Atlanta's gotten just one of their 4 threes to go here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Reddish. Lets it go from deep. Outside Bogdanovic. Back to Young. Second chance effort. And right through it goes. And the Hawks lead by 6.
Such a versatile player. Bogdanovic does a great job reading the floor and finding his teammates.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
There's Young with the 3. Counted from distance.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell. It's hard not to want payback when you give up a 3 at the other end, but it can force you to rush things.
Bogdanovic against Booker. Capella, the pass to Bogdanovic. Let's go with a 3. That one doesn't drop. Now the Suns take it the other way. Right side Booker. Pass to Ayton. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Good court vision from Booker. He sees a wide open man and gets him the ball for an assist.
Now here's Bogdanovic. Shoots it from the corner. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Booker with it. And it's Young picking him up. Ayton passes to Booker. He drops it from range. And now just a 4-point Atlanta lead.
I really love seeing Booker score off the ball. He shows his understanding for spacing and when to put up a shot.
Pass to Collins. Left side Bogdanovic. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For Phoenix, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the fourth quarter. It's tipped. Stolen by Bridges. It's stolen by Bogdanovic. To the middle. Out left to the wing. Collins inside. Covered by Crowder. Young against Ayton. Stolen by Ayton. To the paint. Oh, he nails it! And he's brought them within 2 points now.
Whoa, that is as clutch as it gets. Big time play.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Bogdanovic from long range. Oh, he buries it from outside.
Great find by Trae Young, one of the more instinctive passers in this league.
Young against Paul. Pass to Bridges. Trying to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Here's Reddish. The rebound by Bridges.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And it's Atlanta's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Had no problems knocking that one down.
Hard to defend Trae Young from out there because he's a master at creating space.
And Paul gets it to go.
Big ups to this coaching staff. Great play design there.
Young with it. So this one belongs to the Hawks. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. You know, you have 2 choices. You can either
news from 2K Sports. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Collins and Capella make up the inside pair. Here we go. Young and Bogdanovic, they have the guard duties. And it's Reddish in at the 3, the small forward. And for Miami, Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. Backcourt pair for them, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the 5 down low. Two very athletic teams here, Greg. A game that's sure to produce a lot of highlights.
And makes me think of Stacey Augmon, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside.
And for Bam, it doesn't get any easier than that.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Back to Young. Collins setting the pick for Young. Outside Collins. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Bogdanovic. And shot on the way. A shot by Reddish, no good.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Three-pointer, Lowry. And Bogdanovic picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lowry passes to Tucker. 6 to shoot. Robinson for 3. Collins grabs the miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Growing up in a military family, John Collins moved around a lot as a kid, Brent, getting to experience different parts of the world.
Yeah, interesting upbringing. Born in Utah, moved to Guam, lived in Turkey, was in the U.S. Virgin Islands. It's a lot of life experience for any kid growing up, let alone a guy who's trying to find his way in competitive basketball. And John Collins, maybe playing soccer on all those military bases has helped out that footwork a little bit, Kevin.
Atlanta with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Collins passes to Bogdanovic. No good on the triple. For Miami, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. To the middle, here's Tucker, and he jams it with authority.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now, here is Young. Pass to Bogdanovic. Stolen by Tucker. It's stolen by Capella. And oh, here we go. Young's got it. The fast break chance. The Hawks again can't hit.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 3.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Adebayo against Capella. Adebayo kicks to Butler. Tries the spin move. And it's Butler with the jam.
Opportunistic score there from Jimmy Butler. Sees the lane, fills the lane.
And Young, here we go. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler passes to Adebayo. And the officials call a traveling violation. The Hawks trail by 5. We've got 1:28 left in the first quarter. And Young kicks to Collins. Good on the three-point shot. Collins has got 6.
Confidence there shown by John Collins. Gotta like watching him go right up for the shot.
Adebayo with a screen on Young. Lowry fires away from outside. And Adebayo throws it down.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here is Young. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but
the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now Reddish, following the miss by Kyle Lowry from deep. 35 seconds left to play in the first. He feeds it to Butler, and Capella sends it back.
And Capella, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. You can see his timing on that play.
Reddish the pass to Capella. Here's Collins. Capella kicks to Reddish. And here's Collins from outside. The Hawks again can't hit. Here's Adebayo. And that does it for the first quarter. Heat lead by 4. And we'll be back with you.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Miami.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
I'm loving the ping pong action of the ball tonight. A decent number of assists so far.
Backcourt pair for them. It's Lowry and Robinson. Butler and Tucker up in the forward spots. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. Home in the paint. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Lowry. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Butler. Adebayo kicks to Lowry. That's in, coming off an assist from Adebayo.
And there is some intelligence behind the passing of Adebayo. Not flashy, but making smart ones.
And the pass to Capella. Here's Bogdanovic. Over in the corner, Reddish. It's good from long range. Reddish has got his first 3 points of the game.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make a pay.
Outside Butler. Back to Lowry. The 3. Feeds it to Robinson. And stolen by Bogdanovic. Young with the ball. Lowry picks him up. Outside Bogdanovic. Pass to Capella. Clock at 6. And Young kicks to Bogdanovic. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Lowry dishes to Tucker. Pass to Adebayo. Double team on Adebayo. Outside for Lowry. And again, Miami with the triple.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
Young looking it over. There's a screen by Collins. Lets the 3 fly. Another 3 for Atlanta.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Lowry against Young. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Robinson with it, and Young picks him up defensively. Adebayo, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. I'm sitting here with former NBA dunk contest champion Brent Berry. Brent, how do you feel about how modern offenses sometimes back away from the paint?
Well, I love it, Kevin. By the way, in the dunk contest, you know, there's no defense. So I'm all for that, too, because I didn't play that. But will we go back to low post play? I think what's happened is the post now is used more as an opportunity for offenses to penetrate the defense and then create more movement on the perimeter, and then the ball comes back out. And looking for those three-point shots and taking a higher percentage of those is leading to more winning. So I'm not sure when that changes.
Here's Young, takes it inside, and the shot goes in. Wow, just a 2-point Heat lead.
Ridiculous handles there. How effective is he at creating opportunities?
Young against Lowry. He kicks it to Tucker. Left side Lowry. With some arc, and Capella sends it back. Deflects the pass, and stolen by Butler. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
Well, Capella did a good job there. Just picked the pocket as the big man.
There's 53 seconds left to play here in the half. Lowry passes to Robinson. Five on the clock. Back to Lowry. The Heat need to get a shot off. Count it. Good. And that's 10 points for Bam Adebayo.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Back to Young. Beyond the arc. Another three for Atlanta.
Trae Young has been inspired by the generation before him. Deep threes, that's his thing.
Lowry passes to Robinson. Back to Lowry. Three-pointer. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Trae Young, he's feeling it tonight. In his
Miami Heat.
Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
The Hawks, 21.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Bam Adebayo in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Atlanta, DeJuan Wright is out there with Lou Williams. Then it's Corky Day. Then there's Gallinari. And it's Hunter in at the small forward. Passes to Hunter. Williams for three. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo with the ball. Now Wright defending. Hunter grabs the miss.
You have to really like his energy getting to the rim there. Shocked that he blew the dunk, but you know most times he's going to posterize his man.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. The lead is 2. The pass to Hero. Now the feed to Dedmon. And Dedmon throws it down.
Well, good job by Tyler just finding the open teammate and showing some good awareness.
And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Now, here's Hunter. T right on him. Going inside and finished off by Chang.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? And the former Kentucky Wildcat, Tyler Hero, he was picked 13th grade in the 2019 draft, and he had an immediate impact.
And you feel a lot of teams didn't see how NBA ready Hero was. Underrated as a playmaker coming into the league. He's been a huge part of this team since his arrival. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to Chang. Kicks to Hunter. Back to Chang. And stolen by Dedmon. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Atlanta making a switch here. Herter's checked in. Here's Hero. Pass to Strus. Shot clock at 6. Morris dishes to Dedmon. Over Chang. Dedmon's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Herter passes to Chang. He kicks to Gallinari. Hunter on the wing. Gallinari with the screen for Hunter. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. And it's Gallinari missing.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4.
You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
.153 left here in the third quarter. To the inside. Back to Hero. Out to Morris. Takes the 3. Rebound by the Hawks. Right, the pass to Jang. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Got to be aware of Hunter, especially when he gets up at the rim. That guy's got some size.
Oladipo against Wright. And here is Dedmon. Oladipo, the pass to Morris. Inside, here's Dedmon. Rebound by Jang. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Hunter. 56 seconds left in the third. Gallinari outside. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Just 5 to shoot. The pass to Reddish. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
After committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. Now here is Lowry. He's got 6. Robinson a screen on Young. Here's Lowry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Lowry's got 8 points.
And just so crafty around the hoop. Lowry probably 6 feet at best, but and he can slip inside and score with the best of them.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. A nice shot by Bogdanovic. The Heat have gone an even 50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Robinson with it. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Lowry finds Robinson. Lowry a screen on Young. Back to Lowry. It could go. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in.
Bogdanovic pretty good at making some things tough for his...
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Heat out front, up 1. 2K Sports back in a moment here at FTX Arena. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Collins. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first.
The leap that we saw John Collins make last year was pretty awesome. Scary thing is he's just going to keep getting better and wants to improve that consistency in terms of his shooting range around the top of the key.
Now Lowry. Driving the lane. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
Bogdanovic looking around. Clock at 6. It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Capella at the elbow. No good that time. Great D that time from Adebayo. Lowry finds Robinson. Driving to the basket. Adebayo. And good that time. 12 points for Bam Adebayo.
And maybe that's why he's nicknamed Bam. Taking contact. Bam, bam.
Pass to Bogdanovic. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 4th assist in this one. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Young against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Outside Butler. Passes it to Robinson. Shoots the three. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Young. Now the pass to Reddish. Outside Collins. Young in the corner. He feeds it to Capella. The kick out to Young. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about Capella? Not the guy you expect, but cool under pressure that time.
Outside Robinson. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. Spins. Rebound Atlanta. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
His first personal foul. Second team foul.
Atlanta leading by 4. Young outside. Right wing. Here's Collins. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Knocked loose. And stolen by Adebayo.
The instincts on defense on full display there. It was a gamble for sure, but it paid off big time in the form of a steal.
Tucker can't get it to go. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Bogdanovic passes to Collins. There's the three. Bogdanovic, no luck.
Ooh, he missed an easy chance to put some points on the board. He won't get a much better look at that kind of shot again here probably tonight.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Now, here's Reddish. Defended by Butler. Here's Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Sometimes Reddish might defer too often, and maybe sometimes that's true. But also give him credit for being unselfish.
Outside Robinson. Back to Lowry. To stop the drought. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
How about the concentration from the Wiley vet? Lowry, no stranger to taking contact and still finishing.
You might want to think twice before sending him to the line again. He gets locked in when the game gets close.
Outside Bogdanovic. No good on the three.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Butler kicks to low. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Count it! A tremendous three to tie it up.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Welcome, your Miami Heat dancer.
Got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey guys, I was able to hear Nate McMillan talk to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, get into the basket. We have to give it all right now.
Thank you, David. And there's the call on Kyle Lowry. That's his first foul. And here's Young. For the win. Oh, couldn't sink the shot, and we're going to overtime. And regulation now. teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. All fueled up and ready to go to overtime basketball here, brought to us by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. And Robinson on the wing. He's joined by Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Lowry in at the point. Robinson against Bogdanovic. There's the triple. And Kyle Lowry with the 3. Lowry's got the game tied up here for the Heat.
And the team counts on Lowry in moments like this. He keeps his cool and finds the big basket.
Young pass to Bogdanovic. Collins setting the pick for Bogdanovic. 5 on the clock. Collins against Robinson. Shot by Collins, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for Miami. Butler kicks to Lowry. Needs to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots over Capella. The shot by Adebayo, no good. 1:46 left in overtime. Stolen by Tucker, and here they come. Butler with the ball, now guarded by Bogdanovic. And Butler gets it to go. And the Heat lead by 2.
Kind of fun when you have a fast break where guys want to join you. And Jimmy Butler, he's a member of the party.
Young passes to Reddish. Back to Young. The 3 ball. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Hawks have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Reddish kicks to Young. This is it to Reddish. Backed in, coming off the assist from Young.
Can't back off of Reddish. He's going to let it rip.
Lowry against Young. Right side Lowry to the wing right side. Tucker with the ball. Working on Collins. Nifty move. It's in!
You got to give it up for Lowry's toughness. He's got that scorer's mentality. Some contact won't stop him from converting.
Outside Bogdanovic. Cranes it from downtown.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
Lowry passes to Butler. Adebayo down low. Capella's there. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Bogdanovic against Robinson. And there's the pass to Capella. Here's Young. And so it's the Hawks who come out on top. And they had some nervous moments down the stretch, but things finally